Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Cordamt and we are back for some more Rogue Trader. We are in the Ark Mechanicus Hermetico for Pasqal's quest. And we have to enter a lift here to speak with the Prefector Enumerator. But I have not yet been able to actually find out how to do that. So we're gonna try and see if Mr. Abel here has something to say. Because he did have this option previously to not explore. What do you make of this camp? The sacred archaeotech and the profane have mixed like tainted water and sacred unguent. Suddenly a smile appears on his face. This has happened before. The spirit transcends the body. The matter in which it manifests itself is transformed into something more spirit-like. Okay, so now he did not hold the answer for our problem here. I want to see if I missed something. I think I've already explored all of these thingies. The magnifying glass items here. Because we have the fine clues to explain this checked. And Pasqal even said something about it. But I'll still try it again, just in case something is missing. We spoke to the chief, we spoke to the shaman.
None shall stand in my way.
I think we also saw this thing. This thing is nothing.
It's about
Let us
time.
see what I found.
Oh. No, it's okay, just goods. Heavy lift. Ooh, the weather gains 30 strength? If the weather does not move the previous turn, their range attacks with heavy weapons deal 50% more damage until the end of the turn. Yo. Yeah, the real problem here is the doing something in the previous turn. I want to do something straight away, but 50% more damage for Argenta is no joke. The wearer gains 25 athletics and becomes immune to toxin. Okay, could be a cool helmet for Abelard to use in certain checks. I think we also got this. Well, I had missed that the last time though.
I'll lay
Something
claim
here?
to the stars.
No. Okay, so we rechecked all of the interactables.
Follow my lead.
Let's see if something changes here. Okay, so we've come to speak with Pref. Tell him you're the Messiah of Discontinuing. I think a show of force is in order, because this is what the awareness test gave us. And then you know the answer yourself. I feel like I've done this already, but... Okay, I don't know. I don't know why it worked this time. Was there something not working properly and I started the game up again and that made it work, or did I never explore these options first? Well, the tech shaman listens to the crackling that comes in response and opens his mouth to say something, only for Pasqal to interrupt him in a tone of authority. The Prefect Enumerator has stated that he knows my name and is familiar with my power. He respects my mission and grants me a place within the crew's chain of command. Your work here is done, Binheric Interpreter. And... yeah, this was the same as always, but I guess this sequence of answers did something different. Pasqal looks at you and adds with slight surprise. I remember this language now, or more precisely, this unit used to know it, and now it remembers having known it. The tech priest turns toward the wall with the sacred mechanisms concealed inside it and says doubtfully, I am registering an anomaly. The data exchange deviated from the standard registration procedure. The Prefect Enumerator, who commanded to limit the number of people who have clearance to issue orders, including even high-ranking tech priests from other ships. It was tasked with defending the observatorium as if it were under siege. Our mutual instructions rather resembled an exchange of secret passwords. Okay, so now we can open the lift.
A new challenge for me?
And by the way, do you have your new trinket? Nah, I think I didn't even want to bother with it, right? Because my logic is only 157. This would go up to 182. I could get this. Go up to 200. I mean, I guess I can try it. We equip this thing, we try to solve it. Can I do it out of combat?
I'm listening.
No, only in combat. I guess I'll try it out. A spasm in the servitor's neck makes his chin twitch. Pasqal, show him the prefect enumerates authorization that confirms your right to give orders. Hypothesis: as soon as the lift going up to the observatory is operational, we will be attacked. The deck guard will activate and attack us, requesting confirmation of readiness for combat. Yeah, do it. Raising his voice, the tech priest solemnly repeats his commands to the servitor. An intricate, monumental, and piercing binheric area pours from Pasqal's vox. Encoded in its signals is Anoman's authority to give orders on this ship. The servitor stares at Pasqal with visored eyes and bows his head awkwardly. Regalia identified. I greet the Venerable Magos and will execute the order presently. Lift system activated. The servitor's last words are drowned out by a harrowing screech that rolls across the deck as several shrill voices wail. Security perimeter breach. For the Omnissiah. So yeah, I'm guessing these guys are gonna wake up. Yep. Figures. Plasma rifles, plasma guns.
Take a knee and bow before me.
Come to chaos.
This feels like an easy fight. I'm just trying to see if there's anything special here. Let's just look at the alpha. 810 for deflection, 40 armor, nothing special there. Extensive modification, don't care about that. Augmetic overdrive. Does not provoke attack opportunity. Sure. You guys are just dead. So Cassie can probably take care of them all. They don't have combat master, right? No. It's just like a trash fight. So you go there. Argenta can go, let's say here, because we're gonna move. Idri can stay over there. Pasqal can just stay over here, I suppose. And what is the plan? The plan is the same as always, right? The plan is the same as always. I want to give Idri a turn. And then I want my main character to give Argenta a turn. Okay, let's back you up a little bit. Just so you don't blow us all up.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Okay. So. Line of sight is... is minimal.
Was that you? Or...
Can you target him? No. Okay, let's just buff then. So we go for resolve.
On it.
I'm gonna buff Cassie because Cassie's gonna be doing some things here. And the usual stuff. Abelard takes this, Abelard takes that. I'm gonna give warp speed to Argenta. I'm gonna give temporary wounds to myself.
Was that you?
And I guess I can move and see if I can pray some more people. No. Okay, then just move over here.
There is movement in the Empyrean.
Pass. Cassia can move forward a bit. Pass. Now, I want to give Argenta the turn. There's a guy over there as well. So for Argenta...
Not a problem for me.
I'm a member.
Do I just... Yeah. Or do I give it to Abelard? Nah, go for Argenta.
My time is now.
Okay, so Argenta is gonna go over here and start wailing on people. Sure.
As the
Rapid
Emperor
fire.
commands, I act.
Let's try and aim it like this. And see if we can hit multiples.
Doubt is for the weak. Stroke is a friend.
Yeah, this works.
Faith
Revel
without
in slaughter.
deeds is worthless.
We go for steady superiority, and I'm even gonna move a little bit further here.
Rejoice in battle!
I'm gonna burst again.
I'll do it.
The alpha is dead. Another react. Do I continue bursting or can I just kill people like this? Nah, I can't kill anybody like this. So I will burst again over here.
As the Emperor commands.
Okay. Enough, enough. It's done. He's dead. Reload. Let's get over here, I suppose. And burst this guy. I hope I don't kill the guy over there.
Guided by faith.
Okay, he was prayed up. But I don't think I have to do anything here with
What
her.
is this foreboding?
And I can't even. Oh, I can. Die.
Will do.
Okay, that works. And I want to check something. Ethereal Visor, 70% increased damage. Yep, I like my new helmet. So we pass here, and you are gonna kill some more people. Yeah, but I think this really is a bug with Savor the Kill, because I now have a free attack that costs nothing. And it doesn't make sense to me. Okay, so I will just... But this costed nothing before also. It's kind of confusing to me.
I'll do it.
Okay, now stop, 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 stop. He's dead.
As the Emperor.
Okay.
Faith without deeds is worthless. Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor.
There you go. Okay. Oh god, I forgot. I forgot the trinket on Pasqal.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Okay, whatever. Power swords, these can just go away into cargo. These I think can also go away. Go away.
It's about time.
Go away. Had I seen this before? I don't think I had seen this before. This marking does not follow fleet protocol. This constitutes a category 10 heresy.
Victory awaits.
Do you say something now? Avoids your gaze and makes a strange gesture, probably some kind of ritual as you approach. Okay, I guess he still says nothing.
Follow my lead.
What about you? Nope. Okay, let's beat Pref.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Haven't I met this guy, this Brass Whisper? I think I know this name. The face of the tech priest standing opposite is hidden behind a brass mask. Rather than being one piece, it is assembled from the fragments of many augmetics. You have met this man before. He is called Brass Whisper, a member of Lord Inquisition. Ah, okay. I knew it. Calcazar's retinue. There you are, tech brother. Brass Whisper's voice is raspy and punctuated. His gaze is turned toward Pasqal. The salutatory procedure will be performed and the identification codes verified after the priority request has been executed. Tell me where the blessed Amarnat is. Pasqal's voice clangs like steel. A crackled chuckle comes from behind the mask. You still don't understand. You are from Calcazar's retinue. Does he have anything to do with this? Marginally. He used to play a major part in this story. Not anymore. This meeting is held upon my initiative. Brass Whisper surveys the Inquisition soldiers and warriors of the Omnissiah standing motionless. That said, I am still under the protection of the Lord Inquisitor and the Cognizance fleet. Keep that in mind. Locals spoke of a ghost without a face. Did they mean you? Response, affirmative. In order to move the Hermetico out of the procession of the damned, we had to disturb the pitiful locals. What is going on here? We intend to discontinue the cycle. Is that not obvious? There is a note of sarcasm in Brass Whisper's croaking voice. Speak or I will rip your memories out along with the ferrum sanctum implanted in your brain. Pasqal enunciates each word as he activates his drilling mechandrite. What do you know of Amarnat? The hollow, pained laughter from behind the brass mask is amplified by its echo. I know everything. Okay, so we're looking for our Archmagos Amarnat and we want answers. Looking? How absurd. You lack the very concept of what you are looking for, layman. You expect to find a man, and Amarnat never was one. He was never one person. The Amarnat Collective was created by a group of tech priests who renounced individually and merged into a hive mind. Is Nomos Amarnat? A mind that reasoned algorithmically but was guided by the principles and convictions of a righteous spirit. A superego that brought them one step closer to the Omnissiah. You are looking for Archmagos Amarnat, you say? Something clicks inside Brass Whisper's mask and his voice becomes louder and harsher as if coated in liquid metal. He has been by your side all this time. This statement is false. The hypothesis is without Brass Whisper interrupts him with a forceful shout. As the cycle coils in multitudinous loops, it intersects with itself and locks us in a cage of data vows. Pasqal shudders as if struck by the motive force himself. Mechandrites rise like steel wings behind his shoulders. The voice from his vox speaker takes on another worldly profundity and power, and therefore the cycle must be discontinued. Are you saying Pasqal is part of that hive mind? Is this why we have several animals? He was its original creator. Oh, the Amarnat Collective was designed to be a philosopher and a researcher. The concepts he produced were so powerful that they almost destroyed the Cognizance fleet. But then he faced an unsolvable dilemma, and that was when Amarnat came apart. The 7 constituent servants of the Omnissiah hid their own memories from themselves behind false personas and were sent off to various parts of the Cronus Expanse. They went into hiding. Each had to live in solitude for many decades, accumulating observations and eventually bringing that experience to a reunited Amarnat, who would tackle the dilemma once more. That would be the restoration. So, I gotta read this again, sorry. 7 guys went into hiding, lived in solitude, accumulating observations, and eventually bring experience to a reunited Amarnat, who would tackle the dilemma once more. Okay. Restoration. Sorrow echoes in Pasqal's inhuman voice. 211 Terran years. It was just a long time. Your companion looks overwhelmed and pensive. Yeah. So the tech priests of the name Animan are all parts of Amarnat? Yes. 6 mental keynotes. The men's was paranoia. After the separation, he sensed that his memory was a web of lies, and that feeling drove him to the depths of madness. Tarsus was faith, fiery and unyielding. Axiomanta was logic, unclouded by emotion or value judgments. Abel was their good twin, imagination. He did not know his past just like the others, but he felt more than they did. He was always different. He's with us. That was why he was the first to get close to the restoration. One of the first. Pasqal was judgment, the moderator of the cognitive process, the one who makes the decision. Pasqal's voice rises to the vault of the observatorium and rumbles beneath it like thunder. Annihil. The brass mask starts to unlock with a hissing sound. The augmatics bend back, revealing a face disfigured by burns. A woman's face with a pair of darkly radiant, vibrant eyes. Skepticism. The one who doubts. Did Amarnat believe he could form again? The plan sounds risky. The restoration was statistically calculated on a level beyond your comprehension, layman. Billions of variables were taken into account. Countless scenarios went into the development of optimal strategies. 2 Amarnat units meeting each other was an inevitable certainty. The matching identifiers were to be a spark that would start a chain reaction. And that was precisely what happened. A ringing brittleness enters Pasqal's voice. We were motivated by the perfect stimuli. Curiosity, anxiety, shame. Each part of us was hostage to the legend of a betrayal it had committed, for suffering drove us to search and strive. What was the dilemma Amarnat faced? Its name was Eschatos, the secret to the right of putting a machine spirit to death, a technology embodying the discontinuing of the cycle. Was it meant to exist, or was it the acme of profanity against the Omnissiah and his creation? Pasqal continues Brass Whisper's speech in a lofty tone. Eschatos was the perfect weapon against creations of the Omnissiah that had been corrupted by enemies, but also against his faithful servants. Its spread could bring victory to the Imperium or it could destroy it. Eschatos could spell the end of the Adeptus Mechanicus, for it was the perfect answer to the power wielded by the cult of the Machine God. Was it a blessing or a curse? So, as usual, a weapon for good or for evil. There was no answer. Protraction was unacceptable, and so a way was found to shelve the issue. Nihal gives a raspy sigh. And I found the answer. Eschatos shall exist. We will correct our mistake. What is Eschatos? The power of machine negation. A noospheric signal that interrupts any and all life created by the Omnissiah. A green flash runs along the crack of Pasqal's respirator. The power that I used to tap into, unconsciously. Shared knowledge lay dormant inside the mind of every Amarnat unit. You tried to decrypt the other Anoman's neurocogitators, did you not? But to no avail. It was you who created the cipher that locked Amarnat's memory. You are the maimed hunter. You tried to kill the other Anomans. This statement is true. I was admitted into Lord Inquisitor's retinue and authorized to study a dangerous artifact taken from Amarnat. It tried to exert some kind of influence on me, but my data vows protected me. Nihal Onoman touches his earth-scarred face. A short circuit awakened some of my memories. I conducted analysis, solved the Eschatos dilemma, and began to act. My agents were all but terminated Tarzos, but he hid under an armor of martyrdom and insanity. An attempt to intercept Pasqal on Alter Templum Calixis X17 failed because Abel had summoned him. The assassins caught up to him at the Reich Admiralty starport, but he was able to escape again. Another group went after Abel, only to perish in the Electoral Priest Monastery. You dispatched the Minst who had lapsed into heresy. Axiomanta simply disappeared until she suddenly turned up dead in Euphrates 2. I have no idea how she managed to hide from me. You betrayed your brothers and sisters. Such an act is unforgivable. With a mixture of pain and pride, Brass Whisper replies. We all chose the path of martyrdom. I merely helped them reach a supreme goal at the end of that path. Nihal's voice is imperiously metallic. Tech brother, I offer you the chance to yield peacefully to a fate that will please the Omnissiah. Do not resist your termination and you will pass into oblivion as my friend and fellow believer. No. Oh damn. Pasqal's reply sweeps Nihal's words away like a gust of wind. His optical visor turns a blinding blue. No, tech sister. Refraining from resistance was never our way. I am an explorator, a reconnoiterer of knowledge. I have brought fire to 100 worlds. I have gleaned 1,000 secrets in the darkness. I am an agent of unbridled will. I will not yield to oblivion, for oblivion itself fears me. Smile at Nihal. This is my companion, Pasqal Hanneman, and you made a mistake in meddling with him. You wanted me to awaken, tech sister. Here I am, holding you to account. Yeah, he's passing judgment. Nihal's disfigured lips twist and seeds of dismay sprout in her voice. I lured you here for a reason, Pasqal. I wanted you to see what our followers had become. This is what deviation from dogma ends in. Breach of canon begets ignorance. Ignorance begets blasphemy. All we did was breed corruption, schism. Remember when they came to depose us? We resisted them and destroyed this ship. A sacred relic, an Ark Mechanicus older than our priesthood itself. Here in this hall we released the Eschatos and allowed an unconscionable heresy to happen. Do you remember? Do you remember how you got your cleft jaw? Pasqal looks thoughtful as he touches a crack running across his armored respirator. A green spark runs through the deep gash left by an enemy's weapon in the metal. And it sufficed for you to merely show up in the expanse again for the schism to rear its head once more. The Cognizance fleet is already being torn apart by a fratricidal war. Is this what we wanted? Let us finish this. Let us discontinue the cycle. Now the words of the one who once called herself Brass Whisper sound more like a plea. The voice that answers her is no human voice. It could belong to a giant void ship or forge world if they could speak. You violated procedures, skepticism. You usurp the function of another. You challenge only. You do not make decisions. I do. You are right, Pasqal. You are the decision maker. Pasqal extends a mechanical right toward Nihal and pronounces, Tech sister, my judgment of you and your actions is one of condemnation. Tampering with procedure is unacceptable. Sabotaging the experiment is apostasy. For your betrayal, your vital functions will be terminated in the name of the Messiah of discontinuing. A greenish pulse of energy is born inside Pasqal's augmetics and darts toward Nihal like a furious lightning bolt. Oh god. I hope we're doing the right thing here. But I mean, I'm always gonna stick by my companion. The green energy entangles Nihil like a net, burning her through flesh, draining the life force from her augmetics and mechanical components. But she focuses her will and strikes back at Pasqal with a pulse of her own. The rattling voice, no longer human, rages and roars like a forest fire. I refuse to recognize you as the Messiah. I do not believe in you. That is your problem. You have always been too skeptical. Okay, this was perfect. This right here was the perfect line, I feel.
I won't heed your
Okay,
cries
let's
of
kill her.
mercy.
1,500. A bunch of fodder enemies. And they're all clumped up for Cassia. If they even reach that turn. Okay, this is a free fight. Okay, so you go over there. Cassia, get over here. Idira can stay back here. Abelard can go over there. Argenta will stay in the... she can stay here, actually. So she can, like, burst in this direction once we pull them in. That's my plan, at least. So in that case, Abelard will actually just go here. And then my character will stay by Argenta, and Idira can stay over there. Okay.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
I will actually buff Cassie right now.
Anything else? But of course. Will do.
Okay, 3 praise. I didn't even see what they did. Okay, give me a second. This lady has an axe and she also has a hand flamer. Ishato's bonds. Brass Whisper awakens Ishato's, empowering both herself and Pasqal for 1 round. Machine Spirit Absolute calls out the Machine Spirit. Her allies are blessed with its powers and her enemies are cursed for 2 rounds. Humility Protocol. Uses the power of Ishato's to jam all augmentations mechanisms in the bodies of her enemies. The target must pass a willpower resistance test or become stunned. Does not affect Pasqal. Wrath of Ishato's. At the start of each round, a special 7x7 zone is created around our enemy that explodes at the end of the round. Anyone in the round at the time of explosion will suffer the Wrath of Ishato's for effect for 2 rounds. I think she only does that when it's her turn, because nothing's happened yet.
Why did I not foresee this?
Okay, so we pass. We buff. We buff.
Too easy.
And I think I'll just kill everybody. Yeah.
I am fear incarnate.
Argenta. Let's see. Deflection, only 2. Deflection 7. Don't even need to go for it. But I'm actually gonna try this out. Because I gave her the armor piercing ammo. And I wanna see if it's working properly. So he has 7 deflection.
I'll do it.
So now you should have 0. Okay, working perfectly fine. Awesome. So, I forgot to move beforehand. It's okay. And I will just rapid fire and shoot this area.
What is a friend?
Missed a bunch of times, but it's okay. I'm gonna go over here, I think, and fire this direction.
As the Emperor
Revel in
commands,
slaughter.
I act.
We burst like this.
Faith without deeds is worthless. With you, my Emperor, will endure.
I think he went down. What happened? I killed him, but then something happens. Size suppressor effect applied. All creatures including Necrons, machines, or physical agents, and 3 solid on the teacher suffer 20 willpower and 20 fellowship. Okay. So he basically came back to life, is that it? I can just kill you again, or do I or do I need to do something else before he dies? I don't know. I think this triggered because... Yeah, 3 praise. It's because cover was blown, so pass this. I mean, I think I'm just gonna fire at you again, right? And see if something changes.
Eradicated. For you, my emperor. This is why I was chosen.
Oh, he lives. Let's reload. Wait, why did my... What? Why did I lose momentum? Okay, this made no sense. Why did I lose momentum? Okay, I have no idea why I lost momentum there, but all right.
I'll do it.
And do I kill those two or do I kill these two? I'll kill those.
As the emperor commands, I act.
Or at least one.
Doubt is for the weak.
Heroic act. I'm gonna move maybe here.
I am his will made manifest.
Free attack. Oh, okay. So this was because of her armor, her new armor, this thing here. I was like, what just happened? But yeah, after using heroic act, the wearer immediately uses war, hymn, or furious recital. Okay. Pretty cool, actually. So kill these.
I'll do it. This is how you can escape the emperor's judgment.
They're dead. They're dead. Stop. Ready this
As the
up.
emperor commands, I act.
Okay. I can still give my turn to somebody else. So I guess Abelard can take it. Or do I just... I'm gonna give it to Pasqal and see if he can use his new trinket.
Forge ahead!
He can. Okay, so solve it. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. But we nearly got it, man. We nearly got it. God damn it. Okay, I will try again soon.
Your Messiah knows all.
You can just chill there. Oh, my turn again. What do I even do here? Because I want to give him a turn again. I don't want to kill them all just right now. I guess I can do this to Abelard.
My tactics are flawless. Already done.
Assign objective, let's
Suits
say
my
over there.
purposes.
I can give Inspire to Idita because I'm planning on having some fun with her if I can. And I could even go for Orchid Firestorm. And this would kill a bunch of people here. I mean, sure.
I'll bring glory to my bloodline.
Okay, okay. They're dead. They are dead. Again, it was covered. So I can just go for, not strong point, this thing.
Nothing I can't do.
Heroic act again. I'll just shoot somebody like this guy.
All too easy.
Pass. I kind of want to buff Idita. When does she play? She's the last person to play. That sucks. Okay. So I'm actually going to give this to Pasqal again to see if he can use this thingy again.
In the name of House Orselian,
Ah, it's one per round.
shall prevail.
Okay, that sucks.
Request approved. Advancing.
I'm just kind of doing random stuff, honestly, because this fight is over.
Working function successfully terminated.
Okay.
Request approved. Running binary override. Combat is an equation. Your life is inevitable, and the Omnisire condemns you.
Let me try this. I'll pray you up.
Request denied.
So, claim the bounty.
Request approved.
Okay, legitimate this time. So, how are we looking here? We're at 14 psi rating. What is my willpower? It's still only 143. Because I did not give her reveal the light. Prescience. And how much do we deal? Oh yeah, this helmet is no joke. This helmet is no joke.
On it. Be gone.
Well, he died. Can I simply stun you two?
If I
Weapon at
may,
the ready.
I would like to stun you. What? It should hit the right guy as well.
isn't this a job for the serfs?
Why did it take 0 damage? Okay, he's stunned. He's stunned. Okay. You pass.
Me?
Give
If
that
you
to Idira.
insist, Lord Captain. I am a navigator, not a servitor. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Okay, so they're stunned. I'm just planning on giving Pasqal more turns to try and trigger this thingy.
Suits my purposes.
Maybe this will help out.
Already done.
Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Pass. Still can't do it.
My vow is to serve.
And for now, just pass. Let's give him prescience to increase his intelligence. This should bring his logic up as well. I think this is almost a guaranteed success now. So pass. Give him a turn.
If I may,
Why can't you still use this? It's 1 round cooldown, it's nothing super special. Okay. They're no longer stunned. 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 Actually cursed them as
Me?
well.
if you insist, Lord Captain.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Pass. Oh, come on, dude. I will give you one more chance at this. Ah, it says cooldown 1 round. But it's a lie, apparently. Okay, next time I'm gonna give him, like, reveal the light and prescience and all those good things before I go for it. Okay, well, live and learn. Pray you up. Cull the bolt. Claim the bounty.
Significant value.
What an unfortunate turn
Okay.
of fate.
I will not let you win. I will destroy this ship. Kapsh. Stop. Thou shalt not create a schism. Thou shalt not suffer a heretic. Like a hand of a deity, the mechadendrite extends over Nihil lying convulsing on the deck. I did not want this tech sister, but the procedure must be completed. Farewell. His claw carefully removes a mangled suit-covered needle cogitator from Brass Whisper's head. The tech priest shudders and peace descends over her disfigured face. Abel? The ghost-like figure in red approaches you cautiously. Enormous sad eyes look at you from his ascetic face. Doubt has been shunned, and the dominate of prejudice has ended. Abel's voice resonates with the same otherworldly profundity that it filled Pasqal's vox. This statement is true. Only imagination and judgment are left. Our directive is to conceptualize the future we desire and bring it into being. Look closer at Pasqal. The tech priest looks the same as before, yet different. His morbid aura of martyrdom has given way to a calm and powerful halo of purposefulness. His mechadendrites move with the grace of an inscrutable dance. The scars left by loss and doubt have turned into dark threads of an unradiant body, confident in its next step. And his voice, a voice born in the nuclear font of a star that hardened in the cold of the interplanetary void. I am sorry about the death of your tech sister. So am I. The tech priest's inscrutable gaze is fixed upon the body once inhabited by Pasqal's shared mind. The voice from the Vox is like the tolling of bells summoning a host of angels. I declare the period of ignorance over and will resume execution of the general algorithm. Integrity has been rehabilitated to a satisfactory degree. Memory access has been restored. I remember everything. Pasqal turns to you and gives you a long look brimming with quiet elation. May the shattered mirror reassembled reflect light wholly anew. Okay, so what are you, or what were you? A higher form of intelligence, a collective of computational tools freed from the limitations of individualism and the aberrations that stem from having a distinct personality, and at the same time, a collective bound by a single set of principles that are of equal importance to all, being pure of faith in the Omnissiah and acting for the benefit of humanity. We were different. Each one of us considered the prospects of such an experiment, but I was the first to gain the resolve to attempt it. Nihil joined the project to effect control over it. She regarded the experiment as dangerously close to a blasphemous act of creation. The Conclave had ordered her to end my research, but she became convinced of the possibility of its success. Nihil reinforced our union with the prudence of Demens, a meticulous and reserved auditor, a danger seeker. I strengthened our genius with the fiery faith of the warrior Tarsus, in order to banish the shadows of false ideas. Axiomanta, who teetered on the brink of becoming a Malatak, was chosen by us for her loyalty to ruthless logic and her cold scrutiny, or indeed dissection of our theories. Abel, Pasqal turns his gaze towards his last surviving tech comrade, our quiet genius, the caged genius of imagination, the abstract artist of code. His talent completed the collective and made it a whole. Are you Amarnat? This statement is true. Pasqal's stock phrase sounds more complex and more human than before. I carry within me his memory and his logical foundation. I am us. I am Amarnat. Abel points to Pasqal's mechadendrite and says softly, they have always remembered, they have always preserved. Thank you for the path we have walked. As Pasqal bows, his thin shoulders seem to take an eternity to descend from the heights that his mind has soared to, and I am sorry about what happened to Theodora. Did you know Theodora? We were allies. She entrusted me with studying a trophy she had obtained. Okay, yeah, this is true. Yeah, they did go together. I mean, Amarnat, not necessarily Pasqal. The voice from the Vox grows quiet and hoarse, as though coming from a distant past. We, Amarnat, discovered the basic ways of communicating with it. We developed a weapons-grade strain of tech blight for her. It terrified me, so I developed its antidote, its shadows. The concept for the ultimate interruption of machine life. That was why every one of our shards was located so close to you and to the Von Valence's domain. We were counting on her finding us, and extending us her aid and protection. What next? What is the general algorithm? A judgment must be passed. Should the secret of his shadows exist or be shunned as a false path? And should I exist, that is, we, Amarnat? A soft Pinheric melody full of sadness and solemn resolve pours from Abel's vox. You have not heard it before. You would never have thought the Pinheric language could be so comprehensible to one who does not bear the mark of the Omnissiah's iron blessing. Dude, this is tough choices, man. Amarnat was a union of 6 tech priests. All but a few of them are dead now. How does Amarnat still exist? I'm guessing because he collected their memories. Everything Amarnat was at the moment of the disconnection has now awoken in my mind. We are at the point where we stopped, but the Amarnat Collective was envisioned as a dynamic structure. We need new minds. If I bid you to follow, will you come with me, tech comrade? Pasqal waits for an affirmative nod and says, we will be the core. The collective can be replenished with worthy minds from among those aboard the Hermetico. Sincerity is present in their motives and faith. They are intuitively capable of comprehending the notion of discontinuing the cycle. Our collective memory can compensate for their lack of knowledge and memory of the rites. Restoration is possible. Pasqal, or what used to be known as Pasqal, makes a sacred gesture and green sparks run down his mechanical arm. But the judgment must be passed first. What will the destruction of his shadows mean for you? A shower of sparks bursts from the power units on Pasqal's shoulders, burning holes in his scarlet hood. An act of self-sacrifice. I will destroy the data concerning this technology and the methods of reproducing it. I will burn it out of my neural circuits, along with everything that led to its creation. Amarnat will be no more. Only a damaged and incomplete shard of him will remain, Pasqal Hanneman. I mean... What judgment are you leading toward? Pasqal casts a sorrowful gaze at Nihel's body. His voice is full of wisdom and wariness. We have seen many things over the decades. We have seen true corruption, the distortion of the Omniscience design, Kiava Gamma, Euphrates II, the planets of Xenos passed into oblivion, our own crimes. The darkness grows. There must be a fire to burn it away. The graceful dance of the Mechanitrites takes on a more energetic, wilder pattern. I am leaning toward the idea that Eschatos is necessary, that Amarnat is necessary, that the cycle must be discontinued. What about Abel? What are your thoughts on this dilemma? Abel lowers his eyes and is silent for a while, then says, we have made great sacrifices. This statement is enigmatic. I request an expanded interpretation. Pasqal looks demandingly into Abel's eyes, but he turns away. Okay. It is obvious. If you reject Amarnat's knowledge now, all the sacrifice will have been in vain. I think that's the point. Perhaps he means that your bold attempt at ascension has earned you the right to his path. No. I think Abel means that your experiment has caused too much destruction and bloodshed. Okay, so these two are very much valid. God damn it. I mean, it's a powerful weapon. It can be used for good, can be used for evil. But he is right. There have been some messed up corruptions of machines. And if there were a way to terminate it, I think it could be useful. Not sure if it's the right choice, though. Are there even any right choices? I think both are valid choices. I can also just refrain from interfering and see what Abel says. Without waiting for an answer, Pasqal says gravely, you have always been inscrutable, tech comrade. I'm not sure the difference between these two. I think when he says Amarnat, he's talking about getting other minds and sharing the collective thought. I'm gonna go for the second one. We need the Shadows, but we also need Pasqal. There are grating overtones of pain in the god's voice. So great is the temptation to preserve my personhood and yet hold on to the power of Eschatos. My own thirst to yield to that temptation is what allows me to pass a judgment. Eschatos must be foregone. One cannot possess it without one's mind becoming depraved, and the existence of Amarnat Collective will sooner or later lead to its destruction and the concentration of the innermost secret in the hands of one. This is unacceptable. I'm confused. To preserve my personhood and yet hold on to the power of Eschatos? My own thirst yields to that temptation is what allows me to pass the judgment. Eschatos must be foregone. One cannot possess it without one's mind becoming depraved and the existence of... What does this mean? Is he going to destroy Eschatos? What will I not let it happen? Okay, thankfully we have the power of load game if something horrible happens here. Do what you have decided to do. Pasqal throws back his head and the power brimming in his voice rushes forth like a flood. The tech priest's booming voice is heard throughout the ship, echoed by every vox speaker on every deck. I peered into the vortex of time and saw dark omens. I saw that my tech comrades and I were trapped in the cycle, spiraling toward nothingness. I saw inevitable doom at the end of that trajectory and rebelled against it. In accordance with the machine's god commandment, I have crafted a tool with which to implement my design. In accordance with his commandment, I have developed a plan and analyzed it. Now, I will act. By my power as an Archmagos, I hereby effect a restoration and revive the Amarnat Collective. The servants of the Omnissiah need a Messiah who will discontinue their cycle, and I will be that Messiah. I am him. Okay, so he's gonna create a new collective, which I guess is not necessarily bad. I think. The Akgen tribes followed the ignorant fossilings of the Omnissiah, slipping to the observatorium hall like silent shadows. Led by an intuitive grasp of the significance of the moment, they automatically gather in a circle, heeding Pasqal's summons, or perhaps at this point someone else's. You hear echoes of other voices in Pasqal's, a touch of the Mentis' anxiety, of Tarz's seal, as of Axiomanta's pensiveness. They all fuse into a new voice, full of wisdom and confidence in his prerogative to lead, the voice of Archmagos Amarnat. And this voice takes hold of the lips of your companions, new brothers and sisters. The ancient tech priest turns his gaze towards you and says, with gravitas, let the cycle be discontinued. Okay. So, new collective was formed. What now? Wait. No. Nihil, Pasqal Hanuman's sexist and fellow member of the Amarnat Collective, has lured the rotated and his companion to a trap. She and Retin okay. Pasqal Hanuman now knows the truth about his past. The dilemma of the Amarnat Collective has been solved. This feels incomplete, doesn't it? So, he created a new collective, is that it? And but then what? And why do you have an injury?
My whispers crave
She didn't take damage, what the hell?
They say
We are the... You are...
Yes?
Join me in...
Do you require an audience?
I am a bit confused.
none
But I
shall
guess in the ship we
stand
couldn't
in
talk
my
to him.
way.
Data meditation is terminated.
Did you gain some kind of talent or something? Doesn't look like it. What is this? Forged for a purpose. I don't remember this. Maybe it's something that he picked when he was being created as a character. Yeah, I think he got nothing new. Okay, I feel like there's something missing from this quest. We got a hand flamer, nothing special. We got an omniscient axe, nothing special either. Nothing special. Nothing special. Vid capture relay. Whenever the weather's ally is under the effect of the joint analysis ability, hits a target with an exploit, the weather gains 5 perception. Nah, thank you. Overcharge gloves. Whenever the weather uses overcharge on a plasma weapon, their attack ignores enemy deflection and deals 2 times int bonus plus ballistic skill bonus % additional damage. That's not bad. That is not bad. Enhanced data tether mask. When the weather uses machine spirit community, their intelligence is increased by 5 for each affected target. Oh, now this is good. And the Voltageist field emitter. The weather suffers -2 times 5 plus int bonus % less impact and energy damage. When the weather suffers impact and energy damage, the attacking enemy suffers 5 plus weather's intelligence and power damage. Okay. I think the biggest thing here is the helmet. Yeah, because his sucks. But this is awesome. Immune to burning. This might just be better, yeah. This thing. Okay. And then overcharge gloves. I think I prefer having just +3 to the damage. Because I don't really use overcharge. Maybe I should use it more often. How much will it deal? So my int bonus is 8. My BS bonus is 9. So we're talking about 19. No, sorry, 17. 30-something% more damage. Not necessary. Okay, our stuff is better. Yeah. I feel like I'm missing something in this quest, to be quite honest.
It's about time.
Feels incomplete to me.
This explorator is...
I won't tolerate weakness.
Functionality.
More cargo. More goods. And I think we're done with the area. Do you guys say nothing? Yeah, you guys say nothing. I want to speak with Pasqal on the ship. See what he has to say. Because I'm not even really sure what the outcome of the quest was. Sure, they remade the Amarnat Collective, so they still have people taking care of the cycle of discontinuing, I guess. But your lordship, we are observing a large squadron of Ark Mechanicus forces. Many of the ships are badly damaged. Judging by the position of the servants of the side, they are divided into 2 groups. I dare say they were fighting not long ago. I am picking up a signal from one of the ships. The ship is identified as Von Valesius Dynasty's vessel. You are being hailed by representatives of Explorers Cognizant's fleet. Query. Is the statement that the Messiah considered fallen has come back true? Is the statement that the cycle will be discontinued true? They wish to know if their fratricidal battle should continue. What do you think I should answer, Cordamt? Wait. Blessed Amarnat calls upon those who remained loyal to him to put an end to the unbelievers and thus mend the schism? No. Tell them the statement is true. Amarnat's return to reign and unite his flock. We are picking up an active Vox exchange on encrypted frequencies between the exploited ships. Incoming message. The Cognizant's fleet praises the new Messiah. The mistakes will be corrected. The unbelief will be replaced with faith. The cycle will be discontinued. And what? Are they now peaceful? I think they are. Okay. Augure's anomaly. I think I've been here already. The game just is not very good at telling me I have. Okay, so I think with this we're gonna end our episode, my friends. I'm just gonna check if this is actually a new area. But yeah, it's not. So we have
Victory
ended, I
awaits.
believe, all companion quests. I think the only one that I still haven't really found a proper ending, let's say, is Ulfar. Because we got the location of his brothers, but we still haven't done anything about it. So I'm curious about that. But we've done everything for Jay, Argenta, Cassia, Pasqal, Abelard, Heinrichs. I think all of those are done. Also Edita and Gilead. So let me just talk to him, see if there's something new here.
The Amarnat Collective
Oh,
never
God.
found the time to thank you for your cooperation, Von Valancius. The part you played in achieving the restoration will not be forgotten.
You helped revive the Amarnat Collective. Okay, so I guess this was our choice. Not sure if the correct one, but... And now we have a bunch of new options, which I'm going to explore in the next episode, because this will take a little bit.
Then I will...
Okay, cool. Some new stuff to see. And his robes are now black. I think they were red before, but I might be mistaken. With this, we're going to finish up, my friends. As always, I want to thank you all for being here with me in the channel, watching some Rogue Trader. Questions, suggestions, anything like that, leave a comment below. If you are enjoying the content, consider subscribing for more. Many more videos coming out soon, and I hope to see you all in the next episode. Until then, stay safe, everyone.